Hi everyone, this is Dr. Arul Prakash, Assistant Professor, Department of Zoology, St.Joseph College of Arts and Science Autonomous Cuddalore. Now we're going to see about the type study Paramecium from Invertebrata 1, Unit 2. Paramecium or Paramecium is a genus of unicellular ciliated protozoa. They are characterized by the presence of thousands of cilia covering their body. They are found in freshwater, marine and brackish water. They are also found attached to the surface. Reproduction is primarily through asexual means, binary fissions. They are slipper shaped and also exhibit conjugation. They are easy to cultivate and widely used to study biological process. Paramecium classification: unicellular and eukaryotic. They are kept in kingdom Protista. They are ciliated protozoans and come under the phylum Ciliophora. The common species are Paramecium aurelia, Paramecium caudatum, Paramecium woodruffi, Paramecium trichia. So this is the structure of Paramecium: domain Eukaryota, Protista, kingdom, phylum Ciliophora, class Hymenophora, order Paniculidae, family Paramecidae, genus Paramecium. The cell size varies from 50 μ to 300 μ. The cell is ovoid, slipper or cigar shaped. Cellular cytoplasm is enclosed in pellicle. Pellicle consists of an outer plasma membrane, inner epiplasm, and a layer of alveoli present in between both the layers. The pellicle is elastic and gives the cell its definite but changeable space shape. Cilia project from the depression in the pellicle and cover the entire body surface. They are used for locomotion and taking nutrient rich water inside the gullet. Protoplasm is divided into outer ectoplasm and inner endoplasm, which is granular cells having trichocytes are present and embedded in the ectoplasm. They are as defensive organisms. The endoplasmic granules reserve food. Some of the granules are secretory or excretory. Paramecium contain at least 2 nuclei, micronuclei 1 or more, and 1 macronucleus. Micronuclei having diploid chromosomes and take a part of in reproduction. Macronuclei regulate all vital metabolic activities and growth. The macronucleus has multiple copies of the genome, that is a polyploid. Contractile vacuole are present and their numbers varies from species to species. They are required for osmoregulation and expel the additional absorbed water. At the midpoint, there is an oral groove of the ventral side known as the vestibule. The food is drawn inside the cell due to the coordinated movement of cilia. The oral groove opens in the mouth known as cytostome and to the gullet or pharynx. There are numerous food vacuoles present for digesting food. There is an anal pore present on the ventral surface in the posterior half of the cell known as cytoprot or cytophage, which help in digestion undigested food material. Paramecium locomotion is a very important aspect. The coordinated movement of thousands of cilia propels Paramecium. Paramecium can rotate around its axis and move in it in the reverse direction on encountering an obstacle. So this is the movement of ciliary, types of strokes, direction of locomotion. The effective stroke, first of all, effective stroke. The second one is a recovery stroke. The metachronal waves, for you can see that ciliary movement, that is the third part of the diagram. You can see that ciliary movement, types of strokes. Paramecium, nutrition. They are mostly heterotrophic. They feed on bacteria, algae, yeast and other microorganisms. They are holozoic. The food-laden water is drawn inside the movement of cilia and it goes to the cytostome and the gullet cytopharynx. The food gets loaded at the posterior end of a cytopharynx. It gets surrounded by vacuole, pinches off and circulates in the endoplasm. The food is acted upon by digestive enzyme present in the food vacuoles. The undigested residue is adjusted through the temporary anal pore like a cytophyte. Some of the Paramecium species, example Paramecium, Berseria, etc., form a symbiotic relationship with the green algae. Algae are present as an endosymbiont and provide food to Paramecium by photosynthesis. In turn, the algae get a safe and protective habitat. Paramecium may have intracellular bacteria known as Kappa particles. Paramecium with the Kappa particle has the ability to kill other strains of Paramecium. Paramecium reproduction, asexual reproduction, another one is sexual reproduction is having. Asexual reproduction in Paramecium is by binary fission. The mature cell divides into two cells and each grows rapidly and develops into a new organisms. Under favorable conditions, Paramecium multiples rapidly up to 3 times a day. Binary fission divides a cell transversely and followed by mitotic divisions in the micronucleus. Macronucleus divides automatically. The gullet also divides into halves. Although the favored mode of reproduction in Paramecium is mostly asexual, they reproduce sexual too when there is a scarcity of the food material. Sexual reproduction in Paramecium by various methods. In conjugation, two complementary Paramecia syngyne come together too. There is a transfer of genetic material. An individual has to multiply asexually 50 times before reproducing by conjugation. In the process of conjugation, the conjugation bridge is formed and united Paramecium are known as conjugates. Macronuclei of both the cells disappear. The micronuclei of each conjugate forms 4 haploid nuclei by meiosis. 3 of nuclei degenerate. The haploid nuclei of each conjugate then fuse together to form a diploid micronuclei and cross-fertilization takes place. The conjugates separate to form exoconjugates. They are identical but different forms, different from the earlier cells. Each exoconjugate undergoes further divided into 4 daughter Paramecium. Micronuclei form a new macronucleus. Paramecium also shows autogamy, that means self-fertilization. A new macronucleus is produced which increases their vitality and rejuvenates them. Cytogamy is less frequent. In cytogamy, 2 Paramecium come in contact, but there is a no nuclear exchange, paramecium rejuvenates and new macronucleus is formed. A paramecium undergoes aging and dies after 100 to 200 cycles of fission if they do not undergo conjugation. The macronucleus is responsible for clonal aging is due to the DNA damage. So this is the process of conjugation process in paramecium. There is a two paramecium of opposite mating types come in contact by ventral surface, that means A and B. You can see the diagram. So the unit to form a conjugants, the macronucleus is disintegrates, that is the another process. The macronucleus undergoes two successive divisions. So one of its reduction divisions, that is 3 nucleus, is a degenerate. Male pronucleus of one conjugants fuses with the female pronucleus of other conjugants, formation of zygote nucleus. Then conjugates separate to form a exoconjugates. 3 successive divisions produce a 8 nuclear body. So 3 nucleus disintegrate, mitotic divisions undergoes, formation of 2 daughter paramecia. Macronucleus is divides with the division of each daughter paramecia. The same like this. Another steps, the 3 nucleus disintegrate, mitotic divisions of micronucleus form of 2 daughter cells. Macronucleus divides with the division of each daughter paramecium. So this is the life cycle of a paramecium by the way of asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Thank you for watching.